Hi there guys, in this video I want to show you something that happened a couple of days ago. This was basically a capital ship coming into a conflict zone. You may have seen this before in other videos, maybe you've even experienced yourself. It's quite an overwhelming thing when it does happen. So anyway, without nothing to do, let's show you what happened. Geez, so that's changed the battle a little bit. So as you can see, your capital ships suddenly come in and suddenly have started attacking everything. I think it's the NF Ark Royal. It seems to have elite rating. And it has a lot of guns. No idea how many that's got, but that's making kind of mincemeat of everything. So yep, NFS Ark Royal. It doesn't appear to have any shields by the looks of it, which is kind of strange. It's got a hull, as you can see, it's 99% and 10 in its wing. So I've only just come into this conflict zone, and usually I give it 5 or 10 seconds just for the ships to aggro each other. Otherwise, if you pick a side straight away, they could all suddenly attack you. It doesn't always work, but like I said, so this has made the decision which side to pick pretty obvious. I don't think I'm going to attack that ship. I don't think I'd last long, even though this is a Federal corvette. So let's sort of pick a side. Obviously, let's pick the one with the capital ships on, so let's make it friendly. And as you can see, there ain't a lot left. I guess this is one here. So this is going to make this conflict zone a lot easier. However, things didn't remain like this, and about an hour later, the capital ship decided not to fire. I don't know why that was, but I'll just show you that now. So as you can see, the ship is taking a bit of a beating now, and it's at 47% hull. For no reason at all, it just stopped firing, so I have no idea why. Especially some of the weapons were kind of beam weapons as such, or pulse lasers, so I don't know why those just stopped, and now it's just making it an easy target. Obviously this conflict zone is going to be a bit more difficult. As you can see, there's a lot more red there, and like I said, it wasn't clearing anything. So basically all what was relying on is the actual friendly ships that were supporting that ship. So if you have any ideas why that ship stopped firing, I'd be interested to know, because I'm not too sure why that did stop. Like I said, obviously it is an easy target now. So I actually stayed there for quite a while, and I wanted to see what happened. I was wondering if the ship would have exploded, or will it get to a certain percent hull and just stay at that level. So after a little bit of time, as it took quite a while to go all the way down, this is what actually happened. So as you can see, the ship is still here. It currently has 0% hull, and the ships that were attacking it are just in space, stationary, as you can see. They are now not attacking and are just waiting there. So maybe there's a reason why these NPCs can't destroy the ship. I'm wondering if it's going to be the same case for a player. So I might go and try that in a minute. The only reason I'm trying that is because this ship is not firing and its hull's down to 0. I'm also actually allied with this ship, so if it does all start kicking off, I won't last too long, even in a Federal corvette. But given the risk, I think it might be worthwhile, because like I said, how often are you going to see a capital ship with 0% hull and not firing? Maybe this has happened to you quite a few times, and like I said, I'd be interested to hear from you. So I think this is going to make me hostile to everybody, so I'm not going to be there for too long, but hopefully with 0% hull I shouldn't have to stay there too long. So I think all that's left to do is to set up and see if we can actually destroy a capital ship. It'd be interesting to see what actually happens. Hopefully it won't just stay invincible, because that would be pretty boring, but anyway guys, let's show you what happened. So as you can see, it didn't blow up even though it was still at 0%. Sorry for putting that quite a long section of actually just attacking the ship. However, I did want to show you how much actual damage I put into that ship, and I would have thought if it's 0% that should have been enough to finish it off. So it does appear that capital ships are invincible. I don't think I could have stayed there much longer without the risk of getting killed myself. At that point, like I said, everything was attacking me. So that is a little bit an unfortunate thing. It looks like capital ships aren't destroyable by players or NPC. If one turns up in your conflict zone, if you're allied with it, that's going to be great. So if you knew the reason why that ship stopped firing in the first place, I'd be very interested to hear. This was just something I come across a few days ago and I thought I'd share it with you guys. Hopefully you find it interesting. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. That always greatly helps me. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions on this video, please leave them below. They're always greatly welcomed. If you haven't already done so, could you like and subscribe? That would be brilliant. Anyway guys, I think that's about it for now. Take care and have fun out there.